So here in my bowl, I have some ground beef. And to my ground beef, I'm going to add in some minced onion. I chopped it up really fine. And then I'm going to add in some minced chipotle peppers that was in adobo sauce. I'm going to add in a little bit of uncooked rice and some cilantro. Now for my seasonings, I have some salt, pepper, a little bit of oregano, some chili powder, a little bit of seasoned salt, some garlic powder, and some cumin. I'm going to throw that in the bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead and take 2 large eggs and add that in there. Next, I'm going to go ahead and mix everything together well. And then I'm going to make my meatballs. These are maybe about 2-inch size meatballs. So I'm going to go ahead and set my meatballs aside. Now for my sauce that goes in my soup, I have some tomatoes, garlic, onion, some chipotle peppers, and some cilantro. I also have some chicken stock, and then I have some tomato paste. I have a bouillon cube, a chicken bouillon cube, and some oregano. So I'm going to take all of those ingredients and I'm going to add them to my blender. I'm going to let this go until everything gets nice and smooth. So I'm going to take that and add it to my skillet, and then I'm going to add some water and some broth. Next, I'm going to go ahead and season it up with a bunch of seasonings. Now I'll have all those seasonings listed in the description box. But you want to make sure it's nice and flavorful. There was some cumin in there, some onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. I'll make sure I leave it in the description box. Now we're going to bring that up to a simmer, and then we're going to add in our meatballs. We're going to let those meatballs simmer for a few minutes. Now it's time to add in our potatoes and carrots. And then we're going to add in our corn slices, corn on the cob. Just take a few ears of corn and cut them down. Now we're just going to let this simmer down until our carrots and our potatoes start to get nice and tender. Now about 10 minutes before your soup is done, you want to go ahead and add in your chopped zucchini. And then you're going to pop the lid back on and let that simmer down for about 10 more minutes. And then when it's done, there is your Albondigas soup. Now I kind of let mine simmer a little bit too long, so my potatoes got soft, which made the broth even thicker. I didn't mind, babe didn't mind, but if you don't want it as thick, just don't let your potatoes get too soft. And here's how I plated it up, just like I saw it on the Instagram or the TikTok. It was one of them. I don't have TikTok, so it must have been Instagram, or it could have been Pinterest. But girl, this was good. Yum.